Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So new Tellarknight support. It has been, at least it was revealed, I think I checked it about 8 months ago for the OCG. So finally we got this in the TCG with the newest, Battles of Legends sets. Yesterday we reviewed the new schedules for us TCG players. The next up, or at least next one, we have Tellarknight. So Tellars, Constellars, as you know. And quite awkwardly is it that, as you see here in the deck list, you are hardly running any of the older ones, like Trevor. I don't think it's needed that good anymore, because it bounces your entire field. Sure, there might be some situations, but the lines aren't just there, I feel, and the extra deck is already really packed, as you saw. Just to make sure, right, this is, I guess there are variations. But one card combo, quote unquote, with one of the new one, Castor, basically summons from the deck, right, as you know, Xyz Monster, and this sets up your entire plays, basically, going uninterrupted, but even through hand traps you can play. The deck still suffers some problems, as you'll see in a few moments. So compared to the last time I reviewed the build, there were a couple of differences. Like Eclipse is one of the newer ones that I'm playing here because of this, right? You have ways to pop the Eclipse. And keep that in mind is that your new Deltaros, its effect is not once per, it's not a hard once per turn, that is. It's once per copy, so we can potentially search something again. You'll see in a few moments. Go for Utopic Draco Future, detach to search, give us an extra normal summon. Just, getting those names to the fields. Cheat with the levels. This is also a new addition, new compared to, when I reviewed the deck. Now I'm playing double rank 5. So both Pleiades and the Chronomaly one. Which you need it, you definitely need it. There are some anti-Imperial lines, but your end board will be far weaker, I feel. And I don't think it's worth it. Anyway, so like your end board, it's pretty good, not going to lie. This is one of the newer cards, the spell, and that is the one that I didn't play test back then because it was part of the, let's call it the second wave, like you know how Konami does it. The first big wave released and then 1 or 2 extra cards later. Which is also a decent, basically your hero lives, again another hero lives for the archetype. Bell on the continuous spell is fine, because Bell also negates the activation, so we will be getting it back from the graveyard in a few moments, thanks to Caduceus, right? I like double Caduceus in the extra deck, but it's one that you could cut down to 1. Anyway, so use the continuous spell again, because again the activation was negated. Reborn stuff, etc. Give us the extra normal summon for Altair, then cheat out with Eclipse, cheat out, cheat Exceed. Go for Ptolemaios to trigger, okay, yeah, because I needed space. Altarion. This pops the Eclipse, this triggers the new Deltaros, right, and this also triggers the Eclipse, reborning the new Deltaros to use its effect, detach, search, extra normal summon. We get the Stratos on field, that also lets us cheat the levels, add 1 level, and cheat, sorry, again, one of your rank 4 exceeds, right? As a third material. So again, not new, I think, going for Utopic Future, Draco Future, thanks to the, the Gaga Magician, and then go for one of the new ones, basically the newer boss, especially in your main phase 1, you need the continuous spell to get this out here, Omega 7, fantastic, it reminds me of Pearly, basically, right? So again, very nice board, through double hand trap, which is cute. We try to negate, right, and take control, but they do have Droplet, which, it's fine though. I mean, we have a couple of monster negations still there, which obviously they will negate, but we have both Crown and Dominus Spark, so like, Spark will take it, right, yups. I like Spark, also a new addition to the main deck, compared to the last time I reviewed this deck, 8 months ago. Because it's super flexible. Sure, you are running some attributes, but I think it's still worth it, because it's a super flexible card and it can help you out, especially when going second. Okay, so we Spark here because they discarded the Drill Beam, right? Obviously to reset it with the, the monster there face up on the field, and this is all fine. Like the Spirit, that's fine, that's only 1 interruption plus potential hand traps, but Callbite is a sick draw. But you do have Edge, and I was like, okay, let's keep Callbite obviously for Spirit, Because again, we still have extenders, so let's see. They obviously are using Spirit, which we are going to negate with a Call By. So now it's basically 2 unknown cards in hand. So we get the Search of Caduceus, the continuous spell, and they do have Troll. So now we aren't able to go for a game, I think. Because again, they have the Blue Eyes card, right? Reborn, or at least we pop it, we can pop it. And plus Troll, right? So no searches. So the deck has a way to play around Troll. Thanks to Caduceus, you know, you're able to mill thanks to, what is it, Unukai? Send something to the graveyard to get 2, you know, cards back from the graveyard. You are allowed to do it with Troll, as you know, that's not new. Again, a couple of ways. I think this was but I make a small mistake. So go in for 5k, I think, yeah. And then main phase 2 we overlay for Pleiades, which is good. But I should have waited with this one. On my last summon, that is. Because now I only destroy 1. Imagine for the Perulia. Yeah. So now I guess we have to force the spell negation. Yeah, thanks to Omega 7. But again, we have whatchamacallit, we still have the bounce. And of course the dark negation, but against Blue Eyes it's not that important. But I mean, getting stuff back from the graveyard or it prevents foolishing, so I guess that's decent. And this should be more than enough, right? So go for Caduceus again, get stuff back from the graveyard. It's basically your pot of avarice for the deck, right? Refuel your engine, refuel your extra deck monsters if they are in the graveyard. So go for the new one. Deltaros, cheat out on the monsters, yeah, normal summon altar, reborn something, and this should be more than enough to attack for a game. So again, really cute. Again, through, what was it? Ah, Drawl, okay, going second, yeah. Through Drawl. That's pretty okay. Next one. Going first? Last one, I think? Yeah, should be the last one. Rota for the Stratos, the new Stratos. On Tellarknight. We get Ashed, which... it's fine, because we can extend with one of the new ones. You could... I'm currently running the Lyran at 3, but it's also a card that you could run at 1, especially, definitely 1. Maybe 2, 3 might be a bit too much, but it's just a nice extender. Anyway, so Search Altair, get external summon, reborn something, and then cheat out basically the Deltaros. No, another Caduceus. Okay, we already had the Deltaros on field, so we go for Caduceus, not using its effect just yet, because we are putting it back in the extra deck. Thanks to Bridge, you have to run Bridge. I think it's a staple, because, you know, the combo lines you can do, and it's searchable. So let's see, Caduceus again, get stuff back. If you add back Bridge, you can use it during their turn by... Well, important is because of this, you can go for the Altharion to pop something, right? Thanks to Bridge, you can get the Tellarknight on field. Again, same lines, right? Let's see, the Gagaga one, basically Utopic Future, Draco Future, right? With Eclipse, not to forget. And we are able to go for Omega 7 as well. I don't think the Omega 7, or if I don't think there's any Exceed with the caster to negate spells. I don't think so. Or it's this one. No, I think we do, yeah. I think the most left Deltaros has that. So, normal summon, go for rank 5. Probably the Chronomaly one, yeah, attached in the end phase. It's quite nifty. Refuels your Exceed pile, you know what I mean. You can detach basically from any Exceed monster on your side of the field. So that's always nice. Free materials, and this should be good, right? Unless they have like, what is it, a Dark Rule or a Big Droplet, I don't know. Dracotail Fusions, Jesse Cottonmon, obviously it's still a deck. Branded engine is far too strong. We do have Bell though, and that should clean it up, right? Crash, that's fine. What do we have left? Like, this is all cute, yeah, what's Albus going to do? We can still bounce it back, right? Pearly vibes. And this should be more than enough. Okay, I think they can... no, the last card is Ash. But they can still set the Fall on the Virtuous, but it doesn't matter, right? Because we can pop it in the end phase. Yep, thanks to Bridge. This was the play I was talking about. So that's why you get back the Bridge. Bridge is there. Sadly, some of the new cards, they are not considered Tellars, right? Some of them are not searchable, looking at the Constellar Trap, sadly. And that's a huge bummer. That's a huge bummer for the deck. But again, It's cool support, right? Like 2015 decks should all Stellars, BA later, we'll see. Okay, thanks for watching, feel free to leave a like. If you enjoyed the video, leave him signing out. Peace.